welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue, better known as Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, a good one, straight ahead. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Love. Kyle Hamilton, the personal defender, with the good coverage there.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good for a Packers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Hot outside. It's complete. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they begin with 3rd and 8. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw is Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
This one caught at the 4. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to throw. Huntley. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
It's a big one for the Ravens. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Huntley now. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
In motion goes Likely. Huntley. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry, and he'll get about 5. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Packers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. In motion goes Likely. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time, the final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Williams now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Packers offense going to take over just before the half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 43-yard line.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's Huntley. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, and the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Woo! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game. Get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Short, complete to Likely. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense. In motion, Reed. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up third and 3.
They come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3. Love in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And up back there
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll drop to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Packers.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw is Love. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Next time out Green Bay, it'll be their second. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Love. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A second down throw for Love. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Here comes Mitchell from his end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Henry, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Mama, I got what you need, give me the feeling. I'm gonna have it, I ain't gonna make it. So come give me a hug, yeah, get it. You can find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need, give me the feeling. I'm gonna have it, I ain't gonna make it.
Brendan McManus.
4 quarters
kicking off for
could
Green
not
Bay.
determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss
When
of a
you can
yard.
get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Bateman is the motion man. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
6 yards.
And that quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Baltimore.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense. Still 1st down.
He'll keep this on the zone read. He works free, right side. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Love to throw. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's in! Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line. Dial up your best offensive play and go win this game now.
They could have tried for the win. Instead, they'll go for 1 to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. On the handoff, it's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Now, faking the give. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
Complete to Zay Flowers. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Huntley. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up
A hit that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that.
On comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Toward the outside, catch made by Watson. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
And the Packers
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Packers.
at the 50-yard line.
Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Travis Jones in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Love to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try to run it here with Jacobs. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
And the thing you like about Jacobs in this situation is that he's definitely not going to shy away from any contact or work to get into space. He is going to try to run, Mike, directly through your face. And when you talk about running behind your pads, that's what it looks like.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
A run up the middle of Jacobs. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remain in the 2nd overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Open space inside the 10. And he's down at the 3. What a run. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory.